There may come a time when you need to access the area behind your glove box in your BMW. Perhaps you're installing an aftermarket part, or perhaps you just need to inspect something. Regardless, if you need to remove the glove box in your BMW F30, here's how you do it.
Here are the tools you'll need for the job. BimmerTech Trim Tools. A screwdriver with a T20, T25, and T27 Torx bit, and a ratchet with a 10mm socket. You may also find a 90-degree tool useful in certain situations.
So the first thing we're going to need to do is remove this side panel here. Now you can do that with a combination of your hands, BimmerTech Trim Tool, and you might need to move the molding out of your way to make it easier. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. All right, and now that we're done with that, we're gonna take our ratchet with 10mm socket and we're gonna remove these two nuts here and here. So let's do that now. All right, once those are free, we're gonna pull this down. And we're going to remove any connectors that may be present. All right, and we'll pull this out, set it aside. So while we're under here, we're going to take our Torx 20 bit and remove the two T20 screws that are under here as well. So here and here. All right, now, before we can continue, there are two T20 screws located underneath the airbag. So to get to that, we do have to drop the airbag. Do not disconnect the airbag, we're simply gonna drop it and push it aside. To be on the safe side though, we are gonna disconnect our battery. Here's a quick video on how to do that.
Anytime you're working on anything electronic in your BMW, you're going to want to disconnect the battery. Remove the cover in the trunk and with the 10mm socket, remove the negative battery terminal and set it out of the way. Since your car will have no power and you're modifying your trunk, take a towel and tie it around the trunk latch so if it closes, you don't get locked out.
Now that that's out of the way, we're gonna remove the two bolts holding in the airbag, but again, do not disconnect or unplug the airbag. When it drops, simply set it off to the side, and then you'll have access to the two T20 screws holding the glove box in place. All right, with the last T20 removed, the last four that we need to remove are actually in the glove box itself. Let's go take a look at that. All right, so the last four screws are in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, Torx 20, and let's get those out. All right, and now that those four screws are out, we just pull the glove box out. Once you do, you're gonna find a couple connectors, simply pull them out and set the glove box aside. That's one. There's two. Oh, here's three. This one is not simply pull, this one is pinch and pull. All right, now we're free. All right, once it's disconnected, do what you gotta do. To put it back, we simply do all the steps in reverse.
As you can see, this is pretty easy. While not everyone needs to do this, you might have to do this if you're doing something like installing Apple TV or maybe our wireless CarPlay and Android Auto MMI Prime if you have an NBT head unit. Now you know how.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. I hope you found this video helpful, and we have plenty more videos just like this one on our YouTube channel, so make sure you check all those out. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the future videos we do. Thanks for watching.